What's up, guys? Smash Adams here, and today I'm gonna do more of a not so much of a banned card review, but it's more of a debate between whether it should stay off the ban list or whatnot type of discussion. So today I wanted to kind of draw the lines of talking about Chaos Emperor Dragon, whether it should stay on the ban list or whether it should come off and they make a fair effect like they did with BLS. Because if you think about it, BLS got reprinted so many times, it's like less than $5 on certain card trading sites and in the Dragon tins, because when the Dragon Ruler tins came out, yeah, it had a really huge impact on BLS becoming a really major thing in the game now. Because now that they changed the first effect to it, yeah, it's not going to get banned anytime soon. So, anyone who had their hopes high on BLS being on the ban list again, that ain't going to happen. Anyways, point being, I'm going to basically address the effect and pretty much discuss along the lines of how it can be stopped and whether it should stay on the ban list or whatnot. Basically what this does is, you have to summon it, of course, by removing a light and a dark. In this case, you have to banish a light and a dark, because it's a chaos monster. That's the only way you can do it. Also, you pay $1,000 of your points to activate the effect, send every card on both players' fields and hands to the graveyard, and you burn 300 points of damage to your opponent's score for each of those cards that are sent to the graveyard. That's a whopping a lot of points. And if the majority of those cards equaled up to maybe 20, that's like 6,000 points of damage right on the spot, including Chaos Emperor Dragon. Because he does include himself in the effect, based on my knowledge. Now, could I see this card coming off the ban list? Probably not for a while. I'm not going to say never, because in many cases, because a lot of people said BLS was going to stay on the ban list, never say never, because you don't know what they could do with the ban list every now and then. Because they can do some screwy stuff with the Yu-Gi-Oh formats, and they could change certain rulings and make different changes to the list altogether. Because if you notice, like when 6 Cents came into the picture before they banned it, they actually put it to 1, like the minute it got released, before they banned it after like when January hit. So, safe to say that if they were to reprint this card, they should make it fair just like BLS. Like I mentioned earlier with the title tins. They should put it in a tin, like maybe a couple of months from now, or maybe a year or two from now, and make it less of what it is. Like they did back in the day, only it was super broken back in the day, and you could easily pick it up for less than what it was in the Invasion of Chaos. And also, to kind of address ways to negate this card's effect before it hits the field, or even if it does hit the field, there's one card that comes to mind. But there are many others that come to mind as well. For the back row, Skill Drain. Now I know what you all are thinking. I hate paying 1,000 life points to just activate an effect. Sometimes you gotta pay points in order to do something. Sometimes you can't just get off scot-free without losing a certain amount of points. You really think your opponent's going to sit by and let you keep all your life points? Hell no. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! They're going to go hard for just ending you for game. Anyway, besides that, Skill Drain could do some serious damage to this card. Also, Effect Veiler can stop this card for 1 turn, though. Herald of Orange can negate this monster and demolish this thing off the field. So yeah, safe to say there are many ways you can stop this card. There's so much stuff that can stop Chaos Emperor Dragon that people hate to address. Well, there's some that do want to address it, but they think it doesn't matter. It's still broken as hell. Here's the thing about broken. Broken doesn't mean invincible. You look at the effect, and you look at other supports out there. Even stuff that's been out long before the new cards even came into existence. You can still stop old cards that were really broken back in the day. Because you guys remember when the Envoys were a big thing back then, because they had to ban both of those cards, because they were too broken with their effects being the way they were when they were released. But now BLS being a thing now, it's actually fair. Because now you have to banish face-up monsters in order for its effect to be used. Whereas now with, whereas before you could banish any monster, whether it was in any position, and you could just sit on it, because it was a 3K beater. What I think they should do is this. Instead of having it being a sent to the graveyard effect for the burn damage effect, and having cards being sent from both the field and hands to the graveyard, it should be kind of similar to JD. Just make it JD's effect. Only you don't need the Lightsworn monsters with a different name type of thing. You just do the same summoning requirements. Banish the light and the dark. And basically when you pay 1,000, you can send both cards in both players' fields to the graveyard, including this card. So, safe to say, this would actually be a fair card. And the burn damage effect, I don't really know if it's needed, but a lot of people say, yeah, it's needed because you want to do like an early game ender. But then again, it was banned because of that reason. I would say take off the burn damage effect altogether, and just make it a destruction effect overall. Make it like JD, only without the burn damage effect. So, let me know what you guys think of this card, because I really think it might come off the ban list maybe, if not months, maybe years. Because if you think about it, years pass by just like days do. Because they're like at least 365 days in a year. So those can pass by easily. But let me know what you guys think of this card. Because I really think this should be addressed. And a lot of people don't pay attention to most of the support that's out there that could actually stop this card. So yeah. Safe to say, I think it should come back. Maybe years from now. Now, a lot of people can say, oh, you've lost your mind if this card's coming back. Oh, it's too broken. A lot of people would be dumb to bring this card back. You can say whatever you like. I don't care. It's an opinion. Hey, it could happen, couldn't happen. But hey, it's wishful thinking. And it's a good thing I brought it up. But hey, you never know what could happen years from now. Anyway, this has been another card discussion / debate. Let me know what you guys think of this review, because I feel that this should be addressed right away while people are still paying attention to old school cards being banned and such. This has been another video by Smash Adams. Don't forget to comment, like, and hit that subscribe button for more. This is Smash Adams, signing out. Peace.